For the pattern of reduction, I need to find out if anyone here is in love. Is anyone here in love? There's like some of you. And then a bunch of bitter people over here. Well, there's a young guy, Josh Oppermeyer, and he was in love. He was engaged. And then one day he comes back and opens the doors to his New York City apartment only to realize that she's gone. The only thing left is that pricey ring. He mourns about it for a while, but pretty soon it's time to unload that rock. He looks at selling it on eBay, but how can you prove if it's real? He looks at Craigslist, but people don't actually necessarily make it back when they go to sell their jewels in a parking lot. He goes to the jeweler shop, they're not buying it back. So even though he was really late to the game, he decides to start his own little online jewelry shop, and he calls it, I Do? Now I Don't! A place for the brokenhearted to sell their jewels. You sell your jewel, somebody in the middle makes sure that it's real, authenticates it, passes the jewel along, and pretty soon that little concept turns into a multi-million-dollar business. Now, it was so late to the game, I'm sure a lot of his friends said, don't focus on heartbreak. But guess what? A lot of people go through that. So his little story attracted a lot of fans, a lot of interest, and that helped him break through all the noise. He also had a service that was irresistible to a specific group of people.
Reduction includes simplification, specialization, taking away layers, fractional business models, and creating subscription models. The homework for reduction is to ask yourself what parts of your business the consumers actually care about, and how many ways could you reimagine a simpler startup entering your market to perhaps do some of the things you do, but of course in a much simpler way. Which pattern do you want to learn next? Visit betterandfaster.com to continue your journey.
Human hearts, rocket ships, scorpions, and origami. These might seem unrelated, but if you understood chaos, if you could connect the dots, I could make you better at anything. Better innovator, better investor, better at adapting.